writer, I'm looking for somebody who brings everything to the table.
And we're back. It's Tuesday.
Who brings the heart, who brings their vision,
Hello, Epiloxes. We got a shout out. New Jersey. How's everyone doing? Jerusalem, thank you. I don't know what you're spouting about in the chat, dude, but you got to calm down. Please calm down. You're saying nonsense, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. But how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good time. I'm going to look at some stuff super quick. It's not letting me do that. Where do I go for all that? I was hoping it would let me look at my YouTube chat. I'm fine if you're excited, dude. That's great. I'm happy you're here. How you doing? How is your Tuesday? Hopefully your week is off to a good start. Sorry, my cat is here, and she's looking at the ladybugs jumping around. But what's up, Kimmy? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, let me move a cable out of the way. So I did finally get something hooked up. It's not permanent by any means because I gotta fix it. But I've got a cat cam. And my cat's not laying down. She's right there. Tiki, can you lay down? She's right here. Yeah, there you go. Lay down. See? Cat cam. There she goes. I haven't made it into a channel request or channel points or anything like that. But now we do have a cat cam. What's up, Bacon? How you doing? Tango Mango Man, guys. Tango Mango Man's back. We gotta give him applause. Round of applause for Tango Mango Man. We haven't seen Tango Mango Man in a hot minute. How you doing? And Jerusalem, no, you cannot play Minecraft with me. This is a single-player world that I am playing on today. Sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not playing with viewers today. I do want to do something with viewers eventually. Tango Mango Man's back, guys. How you doing? We got the cat cam. Cat cam's right there, and I can turn it on and off as much as I want. It's great. Odd, you live? I do live. I do live. I be live. X, how you doing? Let's pretend that he just did something crazy good. I always do something crazy good. I'm here. Tango's got some food. What kind of food? And are you sharing? Did you bring enough for the class, Tango? That's the important part. 100%. Tango Mango Man is a great name. Like, I love that name. Suffering a headache since yesterday evening. Ooh. I understand. I got a massive headache today. I downed probably more Tylenol than I needed to. But it was because of the smell of cigarette smoke. And I don't like cigarette smoke, guys. I don't smoke. I don't like it. If you do and you're of age to do so, please stay out of my light there, Tiki. I have no shame or no shade towards you, but it's just not for me, and I don't like it. It doesn't smell good, and it makes my head hurt. You heard Exo told me. What did Exo tell me? I don't remember. For Halloween, you're being the Team Fortress 2 medic. Nice. We got some other Team Fortress 2 fans in the odd ones. So that's cool. Nice, nice. We miss you too, Bacon. We miss you too. I hope everything's going well at college. I saw your post on the Book of Faces, and I'm glad that you're doing the right thing. You're doing the responsible thing, and you're working hard. We are proud of you. I hope you know that. Tiki, what are you looking at? There's nothing up there. This might be a ladybug. Just leave the ladybugs alone. Okay? Yeah, Pep Bet on Halloween. Our school is in the playoffs for Halloween. They're having a hard time finding people to work. I got concert tickets for Halloween. My mom is thankfully coming to take my kids trick-or-treating. I am going to a concert because my wife and I have not been to a concert in a long time, so we're going to go and do that. No, this won't be just a chatting stream. I like to start out my streams with a little bit of chatting. We just kind of get the stream going. And then I'm going to jump first into my creative world. I'm going to show you guys a statue I've been working on for the past few days. And maybe you guys can give me some tips or some ideas that you think would look good. And then we're going to jump into my survival world. And I am going to be doing some terraforming by digging out a bunch of sand and maybe placing dirt. I know, it's going to get crazy exciting, but we're going to be doing that. Help Odd playing Gartic with Exo and his friends. They're insane. Whoa, we haven't done Gartic. Yeah, we definitely need to do a community stream when we do Gartic again. That was fun. Don't stop. Don't make me cry again. I'm not trying to make you cry, Bacon. I promise. I'm not trying to make you cry. I saw your post and I'm like, I miss Bacon. I miss Bacon a lot. I can, but she likes to move and I have to keep adjusting it. There she is. There's Tiki. There's the odd cat. Okay, now you're back. So Tango, how much food did you get? What did you get? And is there enough for everybody? Because now I'm hungry again and I just had supper right before hopping on. Do you play Minecraft by starting on peaceful, then moving to what mode you pick, or prefer after you get good armor? Because that's what I do. Hey, no shame in that, Jerusalem. I don't know if I should call you that or Nightmare. I'm going to call you Jerusalem because that's the first part of your name. But if that's how you decide to play, go for it. Minecraft is a sandbox game, which means you can play it any way you want. Some people like to only play in peaceful, and that's perfectly fine. Some people only play in hardcore mode. Also perfectly fine. It depends on your playing style. If you want to play on peaceful and then move your way up, go for it. You can do that. No one, I don't think anyone should shame you for that, and if someone has, shame on them. Play how you want. Minecraft is designed that way. So it's hard for me to do. It never looks right. So Papa, I've got some cool stuff that I'll share. I'm going to share with the whole stream, but I'm going to tell you when we get into it. So I found a way, and I put this in the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, you guys can find that in the link in the description of the VOD, or if you're on Twitch, type in !Discord and it'll take you to a link to join. I found out that we can import object files as schematics into Minecraft. And that has changed the game for me because I love the ideas of statues, and I also have a hard time with them, and I really want to get better at organics, like what Gemini Tay has done with her archer statues, and I think B-Dubs just did a horse statue on his latest video, and it looks amazing, and I struggle with that so much. So I'm going to be using 3D models to learn from, and I'm going to be kind of editing them and kind of taking bits and pieces of information as I do that. I'll show you what I've imported because this is a model that I found and it's awesome. I love it. And I'm super excited to get this built up and maybe even put it in my forever world because I'm super happy with how it looks. I only ever play in peaceful because I die instantly to a creeper. I'm horrible when it comes to combat. Hey, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with peaceful. That's why it's a mode. That's why it's offered. I feel like there's a select group in the community, or the Minecraft fandom, that look down on peaceful, and you shouldn't, because peaceful is part of the game, and it's honestly kind of nice. I've thought about doing a chill peaceful run and just seeing what I could build and I don't know, 10 peaceful days. It's something like that. But I totally get the creeper thing, because the creeper destroys stuff, and even Mojang has even said recently that if it were being added today, the creeper wouldn't be a thing, and that's perfectly fine. Yes, I do remember bread, Tango. Bread is delicious. Unless you're talking about the person, then yes, I do remember their name. CK, how you doing? Welcome, my friend. How you doing? Speaking of CK, he's been giving me tips and tricks and pointers in the Discord as well, because I've been discovering this whole 3D model thing, and I'm loving it. I've been having so much fun with it. I can't believe it. It's such a good thing. Such a good thing, guys. The one thing that I can't control, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, is disconnecting, because I had that happen the last 2 streams, and I do apologize for that. I don't know why my internet decides to do it, so fingers crossed it doesn't happen today, as we get into all of this. One thing I don't like about creepers is that you could just be busy mining, and then all of a sudden shows up out of nowhere, like it just knows when you're there. Yeah, if you're close by it, and it aggroes onto you, yeah. That's why I would recommend getting decent armor, or even a shield. I was always a naysayer to the shield. I didn't think I needed to use it. But then the more I played, the more that everyone, CK included, have shouted at me is like, make a shield. And I did. Finally, that's like one of the first things I make when I start a new world, or I like start doing anything, as I make a shield. I get a piece of iron and 6 pieces of wood planks, and I craft a shield. And it's just nice. It's easy, and yeah, we go about it. It's cool. If you need any advice, let me know. Yeah, so CK, actually, we were talking to the Discord, I think yesterday, correct? Last night, I posted the statue that we're going to start the stream off with, and I'm going to try a couple gradients. And you guys can let me know what you guys think, if they look good, or like, hey, ixnay this one because it's bad, and do this one because it might be good. So you guys can dictate that. But we're going to switch on over here as we go. So this is the statue in question. This is the I think it's labeled as like the Hercules Archer, and I really love the look of this. This is one of my favorite statues that I have seen in a while, and to take the 3D model and put it into Minecraft blocks wasn't terribly difficult. I did have to like mess around a little bit, but I like that it's got this position of having its knee down and then the foot in the back, and then a foot up on here to fire an arrow going that way. So I made 3 copies. We're going to try 3 different gradients and kind of see what we like. What's my cat's name? My cat's name is Tiki. Otherwise, we just call her Odd Cat, but her name is Tiki. Welcome, Poker. How you doing? If you want a higher contrast, let the thing. Yeah, I 100% agree, because like the yellow is very high contrast, but I definitely don't want that. So maybe we'll try making it all out of 1 copper block and go from there, or I might do a gradient. I don't know. We'll see. 87 like PewDiePie did, or was it different YouTuber trying that? I have no idea what you're talking about there, Jerusalem, at all. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. It's a Tuesday, which is always good because that's when I stream. If you guys are new, let me pop up my raid pop-up. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Oddman MC. In real life, I'm a music teacher, but I like to create Minecraft content, and every now and then we'll open some Pokemon cards. We opened some Pokemon cards last week because I finally found some. But I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, about 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 13 minutes ago. And then I have new videos every Saturday coming out on YouTube. So if you guys like my stuff, drop a follow, hit subscribe, hit that like button or anything like that, and tell your friends. Word of mouth is the best way to spread the love and to say, hey, you might like this weird dude who plays Minecraft. Be kind of cool. Inca Raids and Shire in the house, guys. Let's go. How you guys doing? Oop, I forgot. I hit my wrong screen. There we go. Cool. Try making the part where you load the bow. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not going to load the bow. Sorry, my cat is now seeing... My cat saw a ladybug, and I'm not letting her get up to go do that. Teacher by day, streamer by night. That's actually sick. You know what? I wish most of my students would think that. I think some of them think it's cool, but it's some of them just kind of look at me as like, you're a 30-something-year-old that that plays Minecraft. I'm like, yeah, and like, I love Minecraft. I've been playing it for about 14 years. It's so much fun. Welcome in, welcome in. I have a mix of viewers on Twitch and YouTube, so yeah, it's kind of a depending on where people want to view from, honestly. So, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really look at the view numbers. As long as you guys are enjoying and we're chatting, perfectly fine with me. Batman? No, Geography Man. That is true. That's a good one. You're never too old to game. That is right, Poker. That is right. You're never too old to game, and it doesn't matter what game. It doesn't matter if you like Minecraft Pong or Hello Kitty Island Adventure. If you like it, enjoy it. Like, great. Your teacher was a D&D streamer? Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait, I think we've had that conversation, right, CK? That sounds familiar. But I would love to get into D&D. I actually have... it's like Minecraft's like step into Dungeons and Dragons. It's like a single player like RPG dice game where you kind of roll dice to make the decisions, and I haven't had a chance to take a look at it, but I'm hoping to do it at some point. Went to band today. Fire music rehearsal. I hope you go to band every time you have band, but awesome to hear that the rehearsal went well. I've heard of the brown box. It was the first ever console ever. Yes, I have heard of that. Yes. I've watched so many documentaries on video games. It's great. Okay, we're going to try something really quick. I have my list of brushes down here. So we're just going to do a simple brush right now. And we'll do a sphere of 6. Actually, we'll do copper block. Do a size of 6. And then we're just going to mask... what is it? Yellow. Nope. I can't type. Wow. Whoa. There we go. So that brush is set to go. But yeah, if you guys want a really cool like documentary on video games on Tubi, which is a free streaming app, there's a whole docuseries on Nintendo, which is really cool, and it explains how like Nintendo started as like a card company, like a playing card company, and got to where it is today, and it's awesome. Like, I really enjoyed watching it. If you really enjoy games and stuff. Okay, so I loaded up a copper brush on this copper hoe, and we're gonna just paint this to make it kind of stand out a little bit and see how that looks. Honestly, not bad. Make sure we just paint it in a little bit as we go. I think so. That sounds about right. Like, honestly, it was 1863. That sounds right. But don't fact check me on that, because I don't know for sure. But that does sound pretty accurate, because they had pretty simple, like, playing cards. What do you guys think of just the copper? Honestly, that's not terrible. It is very contrasty with the gradient of stone. And this bottom platform will probably be gone. I'll probably just build it flat from there, or incorporate it into whatever terrain I want. I don't know what this song is. Why are you on my like list? I'm gonna dislike it because it just always comes up. Give it like an 8 out of 10. I would say that's accurate. I like it, but I feel like we could do a little more. So I'm kind of thinking of doing a gradient of like working our way up through these blocks here. So we'll do one brush here, one brush here, one brush here, and one brush there. You like the gold better? Ah, that's so much gold though. Honestly, we could do a yellow gradient. Let's try that before we kind of undo and redo stuff. Let's do this. Let's go to the gold brush actually. There we go. So we'll set this as a sphere, and we'll do gold block, yellow concrete, yellow, terracotta. What else is yellow? Honey block, honeycomb, 6. I did too much. Gold block. Just do yellow concrete, honey block, honeycomb block. I did that wrong. And then 6, and then mask, copper, underscore, block. There we go. Can you say happy birthday to my mom? Her birthday is on November 1st. Happy birthday, Jerusalem's mom. Hope you have a good one. Have a great day. Can't believe my eyes. Odd knows how to. I've known how to use World Edit, CK. I like using Axiom and just kind of doing simple things. But World Edit has been huge with these 3D models for sure. How far I've built and so far, who wants to see it? Yeah, if you guys want to check out Kimmy's Hogwarts build, check it out in the Discord. Probably, I think she shared it in the community posts, right, Kimmy? That'd be fun. I didn't... CK, some days I still don't know how to run. I still don't know how to run Minecraft. Poker, thank you so much. Guys, give a round of applause for Poker for joining the Odd Ones, being a follower. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's try this gold gradient and see if that works. We did just make a honey farm, so that would actually play into this. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm imagining a guy just covered in honey. And that isn't a pleasant image in my head, at least. I don't know. What do you guys think? Odd, I live. I am live. I do live. How's it going? Share it in general. Yeah, anytime you guys want to share your own stuff, you can do so in the Discord. Try to share it in the community post, because that way general is just for general chat and stuff. I do stuff like that. So I would recommend sharing it in just community posts if that's okay. That's a sticky man. That is a sticky man. So I don't really know how I feel. Not saying that again. Nope, not saying that again. And I say it right after. I didn't even realize it. We were doing Gartic. I saw some things. Okay. Well, I hope it was good things. Based on your reaction, X. Probably not. All right. So we have this. I don't really know if I like it. I don't know. Let me know in chat. What do you give the honey gold block man out of 10? We gave the all copper an 8 out of 10. But what do you guys think of this one? I'm not sure. I'm kind of up in the air. I kind of feel like it's a 6. I kind of feel like it's a 6, but that's just me. Freddy's, like the... Are you talking about the restaurant? Or Fazbear's? Drizza gives it a 9 out of 10. I don't know if I give it a 9 out of 10, but, you know, we gave it a try. No, I'm going to undo. Can I do undo 10? Undo 10. Nope, it's not going to do it. Okay, I need to just do brush, sphere, copper, block, 6, and then mask, gold block, yellow. What am I doing wrong? Yellow, concrete, honey block, and honeycomb block. There we go. Put it back to copper. Wait, what's this for? This is a statue that I rendered in from a 3D model, and I kind of want to put it in the forever world, but I don't know what to build the main statue part out of. So we're kind of playing around with it first before we jump into the forever world. We're not building this today, by the way. This is just strictly for the schematic, so we can build that. I've seen some things I cannot say, things I will not say, things I wish I saw again, and things that confuse me beyond anything else. I don't know what any of that means. And add stream elements in Nightbot, and they started threatening to ban each other. Did you make them both moderators, X? I don't know how that would happen. I'm building a Freddy's. Oh, for your, like, your construction job. I think I get it now. I think I get it now. Okay. Let's jump back. I'm going to do try a gradient of these blocks. This is kind of what I was thinking when CK originally said copper. So these are all waxed oxidized copper. And then waxed oxidized chiseled copper. And then waxed oxidized cut copper. So it's pretty mouthfully there. But we're going to set up a couple brushes just so I don't have to keep typing to help. So we'll do waxed underscore oxidized copper, waxed oxidized chiseled copper, and waxed oxidized. Oh, nope, go back up. Cut copper. And we're going to do that as like a size of 2. And then we'll mask copper block. And then we're going to do another one with this, which I believe these are the waxed weathered set. It's because they were sending links, I modded them both and fixed it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. At least you got it fixed. That would be funny to just watch streamer bots argue with each other. It's like, I'm going to ban you. No, I'm going to ban you. No, you know what? I'm going to ban you even harder. Like, just arguing with each other would be fun. Got to be installing, and the backing and the awning will be attached too. Nice, dude. Honestly, a lot of people don't seem to like Freddy's. I do not mind them. Honestly, their burgers are pretty good. Tuesday. True. Let's do sphere again. We'll do the waxed, weathered, copper, waxed, weathered, chiseled copper, and waxed, weathered, cut copper. We'll do that as a 3. And then we're going to do the, is it exposed? There's so much with copper, guys. So much with copper. Thank you for using that command there, X. I don't use Eclipse anymore. Sadly, Eclipse.gg has gone the way of many different platforms that I was using, where they put a lot of the stuff that they had in their free accounts behind a paywall, and it just became to the point where I couldn't use it because as a teacher, we don't make a whole lot, and anything I do, you get making content, I put back into the channel, but I'm trying not to like put all of my eggs in one basket, especially with like the price that some places are asking. So I don't use Eclipse anymore, but I appreciate you using it. If anything, just clip the stream and I will change it into a short at some point and we'll go from there. It is literally Tuesday. I forgot. Yes, it is. Glad it's not Wednesday because I got jury duty. I have never been to jury duty also. I would, don't think I would want to. So we're doing the expose. That's right. Do brush, sphere, waxed, exposed, copper, waxed, exposed, chiseled copper, and waxed, exposed, cut copper. And we'll do that as a 4. And then we're just going to do the wax copper variants on the diamond one. What? Never. Yeah, never. Thank you so much for the stretch there, Poker. Yeah, never, because of a lot of the stuff with, like, teaching. I can't, like, I'm a music... Aha! That was so loud in my ears. Oh, wow. Being a music teacher, I can't, like, be gone, like, super long, because I hardly ever see my kids. Plus, I have kids of my own. And a couple of times where I got summons for jury duty, my wife was pregnant, and I'm like, I'm not leaving my pregnant wife. And they had other people that they were able to pick for it, so I got out of it. It was good. One of the times I was in college, and I was like, I'd have to drive back like 4 hours to get home to do jury duty, and I'm like, I have classes. I'm not like leaving my college classes to go to jury duty. Sorry. Waxed copper and waxed chiseled copper, waxed cut copper. We'll do that as a 5. Cool. And I don't think I did masks for these, so we'll go back and make sure we have those. Mask copper block and mask mask copper block. Awesome. I won't generate anything for me anymore because Fortnite is a premium game. That's fair. Yeah. I understand that it's a thing that we should do, But I have other responsibilities that required my time to where it didn't make sense for me to do jury duty when I had all these other responsibilities to do. If it ever comes up to where I have the time and the ability to do it, I plan on doing it. Those times where I got jury duty sentences, I was like, I can't. I literally can't. I have other things I need to do that are more important than me doing this. I have a funny police body cam as a teacher you can relate to, probably. 2 minutes of ads. I did 3 minutes at the start of stream, so you guys didn't get that many ads. I get we've been streaming for about 30 minutes now, but what is going on with that? Okay, so my goal with this is we're going to do kind of like a feathering of this gradient going up with these different brushes. So I'm going to try to do it from back here. And we're going to try to start with like the darker stuff on the bottom, and we're going to work our way up to the lighter ones as we go. And it's going to be a mixture of those different things. So just going to paint them in as we go. Let's double check the other side. Oh, why am I getting air blocks in there? Did I choose slabs in that for some reason? Undo 4. Why is that doing it? Undo 4. There we go. What happened? Let's double check that because it looks like I did it looks like I did slabs. You're not missing much, X. It's okay. Don't forget the tar with the feathering. The what? What are you talking about? We're doing the waxed, oxidized copper, waxed, right. Okay, I gotta make sure I get these right because I don't want to do the wrong blocks. Yeah, wax, oxidized copper, waxed, chiseled copper, and waxed cut copper. That's it. Don't want to put it on a block. I should look at the clip. Did you send it in Discord? Let me get this brush set up, then I can. Why am I putting that in front of my clip? There we go. Brush, sphere, waxed, oxidized copper, chisel copper, and then waxed, oxidized, cut copper 2. Wax, oxidized, yeah. Okay, that should be good, right? That looks right. I don't think we'll get too much. Only 5 seconds. I'm back. Give you permission to speak again. Sorry, X. You didn't miss much. I messed up my brush. I just wanted to fix this part here. There we go. The upcoming time. So when does the time change? When do we move? Is it back or forward? I think it's probably forward, right? Because I really don't want to do that. I'd rather just like keep moving back until we time travel. Where did you post it there, CK? In general? Oh no, Kimmy posted her all of her Hogwarts stuff. Pulled over with no license. That's too good. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow. Yeah, you do need a license to operate a motor vehicle. It's part of the law, guys. Don't drive without a license. Also, if you're a parent and your child is younger than 14, please don't let them drive on the road. If you're teaching them to drive in a parking lot, fine. But please don't let them drive on the road. I had a 7th grader tell me, they're like 12, that their parents let them drive like a 25-minute stretch I'm like, please don't do that. I worry about my students enough, and I don't want to hear something bad happening because one of my students who was too young was behind the wheel. Like, come on, please be safe out there. It's the first week in November. We had to move back or move forward. Still not the biggest fan of Suns. Yeah, I would love to just keep moving backwards. It is relatable to teaching, because you try to tell them something and it's like, no, I don't have to. I know my rights. I know what I'm doing. Fall back, spring forward, and Sunday. Why? Why do we do these things still? All right, we're gonna pepper in the weathered. I'm gonna do a little bit up here. I think that looks pretty good. Let's make sure we get back here too. So it fills in. Cool. That video is funny. That is pretty funny. What's up, Wacky? Welcome. We are just texturing this archer statue. Now we're going in with some, I think it's weathered. Just to kind of fill it in a little bit. And then we'll finish it up. Honestly, not too bad. I don't know. What do you guys give this one? Let me fix my. Where's my F1 screen? Zoom in a little bit. Back up a bit. What do you guys give this one out of 10? We found out Odd's moonlighting as a superhero. I don't know about that, but we've never seen me and Spider-Man in the same room, honestly. So, do with that what you will. Oh, you build the Death Star in Minecraft? That's awesome. Did you download the official plans from Google? And just start building from there? So, is it a scale replica? Because that's impressive, if that is. I would love to do that. Honestly, it's not too bad. We're going to try a couple of other gradients on the other woods that I have copied. But I do like this. I feel like we could kind of change it up a little bit. Add some like darker spots, especially underneath the arm and the legs. And maybe like on the rocks, do some like deep slate to make it shadows. Odd in a Batman outfit for a stream. So, I gotta look at the 30th. I can't remember what's going on the 30th. So, really quick heads up and really quick kind of like, what is it called? Housekeeping. So, no, or I should be able to stream Thursday, but I might be a little bit late. We had to move my kids. Let me move the cat cam because she's moving around. There you are, Tiki. Get her into frame. We had to move my kids' piano lessons. So, so I'll be driving them Thursday. So might be a few minutes late for a stream, but I'll still be here. Next week, I got to look at the 30th. The 30th should be fine, but I normally do like a Halloween stream because Halloween falls on like a Thursday, but this year it's on a Friday. So we'll see what I do on the 30th. I should hopefully have my costume tomorrow, but I don't have a Batman costume. Sorry. Can't do 31 because you got kids and whatnot. Well, 31, I'm actually going to a concert. My kids are going trick-or-treating with my mom. My mom's coming to visit. When's community night? I kept planning a community night, and then it just, with my wife's surgery, my son is having surgery on Monday now. He's getting his tonsils removed, so it's not like crazy like my wife's cancer surgery, but it's still like he's got to recover for a week. So it's going to be kind of like a little wacky here and there. Not wacky in the chat, but wacky in real life. So that's why like community night kind of got pushed to the side, especially over the summer because we were dealing with getting all that and then everything else that was happening in my life at the time. So I will plan on doing a community night. I don't know when, but I do want to plan that. I just looked at a picture of it and made it an axiom and building it with Lightmatica. Hey, that's pretty cool though. Nice use of tools and mods there. If I'm doing a I'll probably wear my costume on stream, honestly. We need Gartic Phone night. We definitely will do Gartic Phone on a community stream for sure. Sounds good, Wacky. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Okay. So we did the copper gradient there, which honestly I think the copper looks really, really good. Let me get rid of these though. And then we're going to move on to this gradient. I'm going to show you the gradient for this. So this is a gradient that I found earlier today where it's just like a dark tone gradient and it moves all the way up to calcite. And I think the calcite is going to pop really well. But I like the darker undertones for like the undersides of the statue. So we're going to try those out. College is cold. Do you have a jacket, Shy? I hope you have a jacket. It is getting colder out. Might have someone who's interested in me, so that happened. Hey, congratulations. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I've had people interested in me before where I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I've had that happen. It's like, I know it's crazy, me of all people, but it has happened in real life. Gonna try to finish it before December. That sounds like a daring feat, and may the force be with you there, Wacky. That sounds like fun. Okay. So we're going to do a mixture of like these two blocks. 307,477 blocks. That's pretty big. This one, I can't remember how big this one. That the cherry tree over here is another one that I'm working on. This was I can't remember how big this was, but this turned out really good. I'm really happy with this. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. This one, I just kind of finished up before stream, and I think it turned out really good. But this one had a lot of blocks on it. Bro, people be weird to me. They think they are flirting, but they're just creepy. I think it's because of COVID. A lot of people don't remember how to flirt. Like I was picking on a third grader today, but you know, it's one of those instances where like elementary boys are being mean to elementary girls, and it's always that like that thought, oh, the boy is picking on the girl because he likes her, and I said that to him and stuff, and he's like, eh. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. You keep picking on her for stuff, and it's not funny, but what are you doing? So I hope and like picking on him about that gets him to stop, because she's a sweet girl, but she could also like knock him out if she wanted to. So boys, don't be mean to girls. Life lesson from Oddman MC. You have my jacket at my old residence, aka my camper, and I'm too lazy to retrieve it. Well, make Bandit bring it to you. Bandit, get in the car, go drop it off. You need a jacket. It's cold out. I'm very confused. She seems very nice, but she's nowhere near one of EXO's friends. I have video called, so at least I know she's real. I'm really confused. I don't understand long distance. Long distance is a tricky thing. I did long distance as a teenager. It just, I don't know. For me, it never worked out. I don't think the only way I could do long distance now, I think, is my wife. If something were to happen, if I were like travel half across the world, but it wasn't for like a super long period of time. Like, think the military husband and wives are separated for like sometimes years at a time. I don't know. I could do that with my wife because my wife's awesome. Would I want to? Probably not, because I don't want to be away from my wife and my kids. But yeah, when I was single and just dating, I couldn't do it. It was just too difficult being in two different places for way too long of a time. But that's just my experience. Everyone's a little different. Okay, we're gonna do brush, sphere. We're gonna do cobble, deep slate, and basalt. And we'll do a sphere of 2. And then we're going to mask yellow wool. Get out of there. Oh, geez. The Endermen are killing you. I mean, don't look at them. Easy as that. Mentality. Yeah. All right. Then we're going to do 2, 2, 2. And we'll do like a mixture of those 3, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I think we'll do a mixture of like these 3 to kind of... No, I'm going to do these. No. Yeah, we'll do a mixture of these two, and I'm going to kind of play with it a little bit. Brush, sphere, basalt, cobblestone, and we'll do like a... We'll do a 2 for that, too. I got more brushes, so it should be fine. These 3 we're going to do like a massive mixture of. So it'll be brush, sphere, cobblestone, andesite, stone. We'll do a 3 for that. We'll do some of these. Brush, sphere, stone, and diorite. 4. I got a mask. I didn't do all the masks, but that's okay. And then we'll do calcite and diorite. Long distance, they did over literal letters, and got married after over 2 years, and that. And one was in an entirely different country and didn't speak English. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, so like I said, long distance can work for people. For me, it just personally didn't work for the relationships I had long distance. But some people can make it work, and like that's really up to you. The statue in the back? Yeah, what do you mean about the statue in the back? So at least that worked? Yeah. To a scare house in the basement of a residence hall across campus, but the building scares me without the spooky stuff. Residence hall is fine. I never had any issues with that, but I can get it. Brush, sphere, we'll do calcite, diorite, 5. We'll get a mask, yellow wool, mask, yellow wool. I don't think I did it for anyone except the first one. And mask, yellow. There we go. Yeah, if you're warm and cozy, I wouldn't leave. But that's also like my mentality. If I'm comfy, I don't want to go anywhere. I got to place 10,000 blocks a day. Yay. Hey, it's a cool challenge, though. I don't know if it's possible because of school. I mean, yeah, but like, you could place 10,000 blocks easily with that. Because if you turn on the easy place feature, if you have all the blocks in your inventory, should be able to do it really quick. I mean, again, that's up to you, X. I can't speak on it. Honestly, I'm going to kind of snake this up a little bit. As we go. And probably put some on the underside of the leg as well. Cool. And then pepper it in like so. I don't want to do it like too overboard because we'll like gradient it in. And then as we go up, up, up. Undo that last one. Fill that in. Ah! Something like that. Oh, nope, that's getting too much into that. We'll put it like right there. We don't need a lot of that peppered in, but I could do like some of... Nope, I don't like that either. And let's try some of this just to highlight it in. I don't know how I feel about this one, but I'll take a step back and look in a second. Did I get all the yellow wool? There we go. I think I got it. Interested by that, very confused. Yeah, I get it. It takes so long to grab the materials. Yeah, I would gather all the materials you need first before you place any blocks. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Simpson fan. All right, what do we think of this one? Let me take a step back. I'm going to post these online, too, so that way people can, like, get some ideas on what looks good to them. What do we got a rating on this one out of 10? 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Like, where are we ranking this right now? I like the darker blocks in the bottom because they kind of shadow a little bit. So I don't know if that's something we could kind of play with, but overall, I don't know if I like this one more than that one. X gives it a 7 out of 10. I think the next gradient is going to be my favorite, personally. So I'm excited for that. But I also can think of a way to, like, up it as we go. Sorry, the cat keeps moving. There she is, just sleeping. I'm playing Pokemon Legends ZA right now. I just got to rank B yesterday, and I have just been running around picking up shiny things because I have an issue with that. I've had an issue with that since Skyrim, picking up everything in my inventory and then just hoarding it. I'm really bad with it, especially ZA. I'm notoriously just running around like, ooh, shiny, and just picking up everything, which kind of helps because by the end of like my hour-long play session, I've got 999 Mega Shards to then trade in for experience candy to level up Pokemon, and I've also got enough tiny mushrooms and pretty feathers to sell. To export that as an object after like remeshing it a little bit, you can then import that to a website called Object to Schematic, and it takes it and it makes it a schematic so you can place it into your world. So I've been doing that with like a couple different things just to try it out, and it honestly, it's got a success rate of like 8 out of 10, but it's been pretty good. Like this one took me a couple tries. I had to remesh it. What was it? I had to no, I didn't want to voxelize it to make it like actual blocks. I had to just remesh it, just click remesh, and it worked just fine. There was also something with the texture, but I finally got it to work, and this, like, it turned out really good. Would I have to buy a Switch 2? You don't have to buy a Switch 2. You can play it on Switch 1. I would recommend a Switch 2, though, because it's got such a better, like, frame rate, but it's still playable. I watched it. It looks pretty good. It's just, if you have a Switch 1 and you don't want to buy a Switch 2 right now and you want to play Legends ZA, just stick to Legends ZA on Switch 1. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. A lot of people are naysaying it online, but I've been loving it so much. Yes, it has the odd seal of approval. How do you bring world into Blender? What do you mean? Like the Minecraft world? That I don't do. I've thought about I might make a video on how I've been doing this because it's really interesting. And I've been really enjoying it. I think a lot of people who like struggle with building, this could help them a lot. But we got the Copper Colossus here, which I think is my favorite so far. I really like that. I also have some builds on another world that I'll show you. I meant to do like a practice run of gradients here, but I didn't do it. We've got the kind of dark to light gradient here. So this is the one that I am like really excited to try. So this incorporates some of the pale oak wood and the pale oak planks. And I'm really excited to kind of see this kind of fade up as we go, because it's going to seem like it's coming out of the stone as we do that. But all tutorials are outdated. So with Minecraft animations, yeah, I haven't tried doing anything like that. Minimator is like the one program that I've heard people use, but I don't know if it's like compatible with like most recent versions. As for Blender, I haven't figured out how to use that at all. So we're going to try a gradient with this. We're just going to do some andesite into diorite first. Andesite, diorite. We'll do a 2 there. We're going to mask yellow wool. And then we're going to do oh, nope. I can't type. Brush. Diorite. Calcite. We'll do a 3. We'll do brush, sphere, calcite, pale oak. Oh, I need strip pale oak wood, actually. We'll do that one as a 4. And then we'll do the pale oak one here. I got a mask again because I realized I didn't do that. Stripped pale oak wood and pale oak, wow, planks. 5. Okay. Odd you live, I do live, I am here. Mask yellow wool. Mask yellow wool. And last one, mask yellow wool. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of a gradient from these, which this one will blend in a little bit more with the stone, especially right here. But the andesite should pop enough against this cobblestone, mossy cobblestone brick, which should be fine as we go. So let's start with that as we go. And I think I'm just going to do this leg for that. And then I can start kind of peppering it in here before it starts building up. But I think that's going to help contrast a little bit more. Come on. And again, I'm just eyeballing this. I'm not really like planning anything out as I do it. And then we'll just finish it up. This also gives me an excuse to get more pale oak wood, which I don't have of. Ooh, look at that, guys. That subtle, just kind of gradient up, it pops really well. Look at that. I really like this one, but again, what do you guys think? Drop in the comments, drop in the chat. Out of 10, what score do you give this one? I think this one looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of subtleness from the andesite, like the stone going up, and then it just fades into the calcite and the mossy, or not the mossy, the pale oak wood and oak planks. Part of me had thought about making it out of bricks, but it's also a lot of bricks, and I don't know if that's what I want to do. But we're going to take some snapshots as we go too. And I can show you guys some of the other models that I brought in my other creative world. And we'll see which ones look the best, at least. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards this copper one. The copper one looks really cool. It's different, and it's got a little bit more of a pop than all these other ones. I don't know. Chat, let me know. What do you guys think? Out of 10, what would you give this? I'm giving this one like a 7.5 and 8 out of 10. I'm kind of leaning towards the copper one, which means I have to get a lot more copper. And I really don't want to go gathering more copper. But if it's the best looking one, it's the best looking one. And I'm going to go with that. I could make it all out of wood, Because I could go the opposite direction. Instead of doing bright and poppy, it could be dark and contrasty. What? What? I don't know what I'm reading there, Shy. What? I don't know what I'm reading. Hi, Bandit. How you doing? Is that what I'm thinking it is? That you guys are just telling me now? I'm so speechless right now. What? Oh, congratulations. I don't know. Just in the middle of stream, just drop that knowledge. Like, boom, here you go. What? Congratulations. Holy cow. Not what I expect to see in my stream feed as I go, but, you know, here we are. Okay. I don't know how to I'm speechless, guys. I don't know how to react. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep messing with those ideas, but I think so far these are pretty good ideas of what we got going. And as for the cherry tree I think needs to be thinned out a little more, but I can't remember if it's doing that on its own or not. I know it was dropping saplings at one point. I think it's done now. I think it's finally settled. Dancing dinosaurs. Only thing I want to fix with these is just covering up the exposed wood at spots. But like sometimes where it peeks through the wood or the leaves, that's fine. It's when it peeks out like there. That's like the only spots I can think of where I want to cover it. I don't know. I'm still speechless. I don't know what to say. Okay. Whew. Okay, cherry tree is done. Statues are pretty much done. I got more statues that I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys those in the which one is it in the creative house world? Oh yeah, I was working on my odd corp. Where did I build those statues at? Can't remember if they were over here or not. We'll find them. My trees definitely need some work. That didn't turn out like I thought it would. I don't leave my room, Shy. I don't hear hardly anything. You guys are my first source of information outside of the school half the time. Where did I put these statues at? Unless they're in my... Are they in my laptop world? Which I can't do that because my laptop world is at school. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, some of the other ones are there, but this is one I did recently. I shared in the Discord. But no, I haven't heard any of the other teachers talking about it. Here's the Pegasus statue. This is one that I plan on building pretty soon. This one turned out pretty good. And the only thing I really changed, I changed up like the flatness of it. I did add some slabs. Because that's the only thing with this object to schematic website is that it only will do blocks. So I went through and smoothed it out with some slabs and also just played around with some natural shading. So like darker tones in the wings. And then a little bit darker of the underside, which could be a little darker here. But like we have this natural shadow here, so it kind of filled that in. as we go. And then it also was a unicorn Pegasus. Had a horn sticking out. I got rid of that. I think this is a lot cleaner, which I'm happy with. No, I have not heard. I did not hear any of that. Well, I'm glad that I heard it from you guys and I didn't hear it from somebody else. You know? Congratulations. I love my kids. You two are essentially two of my children as well because you guys are former students of mine. My student, I just had this conversation with some of my students. My students, even though I'm not biologically related to you guys, I still consider you children of mine because you've been in my room, you were in my care, and I got to watch you grow, and I got to watch you become who you are today, and that's awesome. Like, I love the fact that I've gotten that. I feel like a 3D printer making this build. I can believe it, especially if you're building it layer by layer. I can see that happening. Okay. So enough with the creative builds, guys. Thank you for your input. Let me know what you guys think of the statues. I am going to jump into the main world. We're going to finish tearing out a bunch of the sand. I have been doing this for a couple days now. My shovel is going to need a repair soon, though. So we'll do a little bit of it. Oh, and skeleton. There we go. Sneak attack. Probably tear out these trees too. So I've been tearing out all of this sand here. Now it's down to sandstone for the most part. Because we're going to terraform this into dirt, which I have collected a bunch of dirt and I just found a bunch more. But we're going to tear out... I think we have most of this torn out that I need torn out. Let me jump over here. Yeah. So we're going to finish tearing out like a little bit more of this. But we're going to tear out the trees here next. But yeah, that's what we're at right now in this world. I don't remember where I had this placed in my free cam is not working. All the way down. Where is it at? Free cam. Boom, boom. Ah. Boom. Yeah. I have it like right here, so we'll tear out like the rest of the sand, and that'll be good as we go. So if you're seeing the VOD an hour in, and it says I got sand everywhere, this is... Oh! I swear you guys are like standing there with fingers on the trigger, ready to like, when's he gonna do it? And you just do it. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to finish tearing out the sand and the trees to make room for the tree farm, which is next. And I've gotten a lot of footage recorded up till now, including tearing out sand, so I don't need to like record any more of that. So we get to just chat while I do that. Hope that's okay with you guys. So a couple quick reminders. Should be streaming Thursday, but it just might be a little late because of my kids' piano lessons. Because I got to eat as well, because that's kind of a necessity to life. Brain. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for stream Thursday. We'll figure something out. Normally I do like Halloween-based stuff around Halloween, so we might break out some of that stuff. Have some fun. It'll mainly be over on Twitch. So if you're already following me over on Twitch, you're good. But if you're only on YouTube, drop a follow over on Twitch if you have one, so you can join in the festivities. I know one year I did a Halloween parkour map. I was not very good at all. But if my costume comes in tomorrow, I should be able to wear my costume on stream. And we'll be good. Hopefully my shovel lasts for this side. I'd rather not have to craft another one, but if I have to, I guess I will. I just updated it with Silk Touch and Efficiency 4. So we should be good. Spooky themed games, that's what I'm probably leaning towards. I have Five Nights at Freddy's. I know you guys always get a kick out of that when I play it because I'm horrible at it and the jump scares are not fun. And there's a couple other ones out there. I don't know. What spooky games do you guys like? Comment Comment in the chat. Comment on the VOD if you're seeing this later. If I have time to get them. Bonus points if they're on the Switch or cheap on Steam, just because I would like to be able to get them and not spend like $80 on games. Because I just bought Legends CA. Drop it! Kawi pirate. That was my only shovel. Now what am I supposed to do? Punch it? Punch it with my hands? Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Drop it. There we go. There's the drop it timer. Okay. Well, I guess we're punching sand now, guys. That's my only shovel. Now I'm gonna starve. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna mine this out. Thanks for the hydrate there, Shy. I can't get near it because I don't want to pick it up. Imagine if a creeper just comes down and explodes and destroys that. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. How's it going there, Kawaii? I know, like, one of my first streams that you got to join, my stuff dropped out, so hopefully we're good today. So far, so good. Knock on wood. I don't know if I can do this by hand, guys. This is torture. This is literally torture, doing this by hand when we were just, like, gliding along, taking it out with a shovel. This is Minecraft before they introduced shovels. Just punching sand with our fists. Good. Hope everyone's been well. We've been doing pretty good. Wife's recovering from her stuff, her surgery. She's doing a lot better now that the doctors gave her a little bit more to help kind of manage everything. My son is getting his tonsils removed next week. I know he's a little nervous about that, but he's gonna do good. Like, I know it's just gonna be fine. It's tonsils. It's a pretty common procedure, so I'm not worried about that. Plus, he gets to have all the ice cream and pudding and stuff that he wants. So there's that. Let's pick up this sand here. We can go drop it off to... How are we doing on inventory space? We're good. We're good. And as for me, I'm just trucking along. I haven't recorded a lot of videos. I've been working on stuff for videos, but I haven't recorded because I've just been... Life's been crazy right now. And just trying to get through stuff in the school day has been killer. But the 3D modeling thing has helped a lot with getting some ideas to then make videos on. So I'm excited for that. Also, we got the cat cam. We got Tiki, the odd cat, sleeping on the desk. Not the best quality camera for the low light level, but we're doing good. All right, drop it is now up. Give me back my shovel. Because punching sand by hand is literal torture. But we'll finish the sand out. We'll chop down the trees. And that should be it. Oh, I gotta go to the melon tower because that's where I'm storing everything. It's nice to do something different once. 100%. 100%. It's nice to do something different. I don't know. For me, it was what's was bothering me for the most part was just like the way YouTube was like ending up with where'd it go? Which is how views were appearing in YouTube. And they've gotten better now, which has been nice. But for a hot minute there, views dropped significantly. And I'm not going to lie, I got very discouraged. Because, like, I do this for fun. I do this as a hobby. But I also do it with the idea and hope that maybe one day this does turn into a full-time thing. And it's... When the views started dropping drastically like that, it was very disheartening. But now they're kind of peaking back up. I'm still trying to just do the best I can to make content that I enjoy and that people enjoy. But it's nice to have some different ideas and to kind of plan from there, if that makes sense. Kind of building off of what CK said about doing something different. 100%. There we go. Plus, it goes along with my building. Like, this whole world is about just me building. Like, but I am making like mental plans and preparations to go fight the Ender Dragon so we can get to the end and maybe start getting Elytra, because I still don't have Elytra. I'm working on episode 22 right now, and I haven't had Elytra in, gosh, how many days have we had this world? Oh, it doesn't tell me anymore. It doesn't give me a day counter. I don't know. I don't know how many days we've had it. I know it's over 1,000. I know it's like, what? I would say probably like 16, 17, 100. I know we're about there. There we go. Oh, found a cave. It'll get covered up, so I'm not worried about it. Cool. Plenty of sand has been taken out now. I did. Doesn't show the days anymore because they made everything so small. I mean, I'm happy that it's so, like, they condensed it down so it's not so crazy. Come on. But it doesn't have it that I can see, unless I am just blind, which is highly possible. Okay. Gathered up this sand, and I think that's pretty much it. There's a couple of small pieces, but a lot of this is going to get covered up by dirt, too. And I got more sand than I know what to do with right now. So I'm not going to worry too much about tearing all of it out. F3 and F6 together, that's going to be kind of hard for me, but I can try my best. Let me get to a safe space. And we'll try that. Okay, so F. Nope, that was debug options. Oh, that's not right. Debug renderers. Oh, wait, that's the debug screen. I'm an idiot. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Am I missing it? Game version. I don't need to know how much memory I have. Okay. Or eat your pet rock. I'm not seeing days, though. How's it going, Emerald? Your neighbors are so loud. Tell them to shut up. Tell them to be quiet. It's almost 9:30. Say, chill out. I want to get some sleep or relax, and you're impeding that. Yeah, I don't see it either. It would be under world data. Interesting. Okay. My cat keeps moving. Now she's over here. And now you can't really see her because she's kind of hiding behind the shelf. Yep. I don't know. I need dirt. I'm going to go here. Melon slices. There we go. Dude, the warning. Read the... What do you mean read the warning? Yeah, I saw that before. Like, there's hardly anything on. Do I go back to default then? Because that was what... I turned off the memory because I don't need it. With elderly mooers? I mean... If people like the cat, which I don't want to shine a light on her because she's sleeping. But she's there. Or eat your... I saw that. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Like, I'm not having any issues with, like, changing any of those settings, so... I don't know. I imagine I could turn them all off and I'd be fine. Ooh, nope. Go to bed. Alright, I dug out most of that sand. I think there's a couple spots where I might go back, but my shovel is going to break. So let's go finish by chopping some trees. And we'll call this a successful stream, guys. It's always a successful stream when you guys are here and you're enjoying it and we get to chat and have fun. I always enjoy that. Okay, I am going to record this bit because I can talk about it a little bit in the video. Le recording of said video. Here we go. And boom. But if Minecraft wants to eat my pet rock, they can go for it, CK. 100%. I don't have a pet rock, so good luck on finding him. Do I need to get a pet rock now? Ah! Fell. I'm good. We're safe. We're all good. How do I get out? Sheep, you're going the wrong way. Drink your water. I did drink my water. I drink water. It's a water bottle. A water bottle. I drank the water bottle. Poor pet rock. I don't have a pet rock. What do you want? Do you want to eat the pet rock, CK? Do you like eating pet rocks? Is that like a new thing for you? Alright, let's head over here. We're going to chop these all out around this ruined nether portal. And I fell. Yeah, exactly. It's that. Plus, it gets rid. This helps get rid of some of these like floating trees that I've had that I've been meaning to take out, and never got around to it. So this helps a lot. Yummy rocks. Birds eat rocks. They do. They eat tiny rocks because it helps them break up the food in their stomachs. That is true. Fun facts you learn with Oddman MC. Some rocks do look incredibly edible, I can't lie. Well, they make rock candy, right? Rock candy is a thing. And you look at like the inside of a geode and it's all sparkly and shiny. I'm sorry. That looks like rock candy. I kind of want to take a bite of it, but I know it's going to like hurt me and my teeth, and I can't have that happen. I don't want it to happen. I don't want to break my teeth. I had that. So I had that same conversation, Shy, with my middle school band today, because my trumpet players were trying to, quote unquote, eat their trumpets, and the saxophone player we have in 7th grade was like, "Guys, I don't know if you can eat that," and I'm like, "Well, with enough time and dedication, you can probably eat anything," and yeah, like there's a guy out there who ate an entire car, to be honest. Yeah, 100%. My bird loves rocks. Well, if I have a pet rock, CK, and someone needs to eat it, your bird can have my pet rock. We'll get our pet rock and we'll name him Rocco. Rocco wants to play too. Zoe, Elmo says that Rocco can't play because he's a rock. I know it's a horrible impersonation of Sesame Street, but hopefully some of you guys got the what is it called? The reference. I ate an entire bag of water balloons when I was a baby and a bunch of baby wipes. I learned that we have a student at our school who ate a wet wipe, like a baby wipe or a disinfectant wipe. He then threw it up, but he ate it. And you're still here. Well, hopefully you didn't digest them and you got them out of you. I would not want to swallow a balloon by any means, that's for sure. That just does not sound sanitary. It sounds questionable to me. Gosh, I'm full of references today. It came. Well, that's good. I hope it did. Otherwise, you're still walking around with almost 20-year-old wipes and stuff in you, and that's gross. There we go. Oh, speaking of wipes, that reminds me, I gotta put wipes on the list because we are almost out. We have 2 packets left, and I told my sons, well, you're gonna have to start going in the potty because I don't want to keep buying wipes. But I gotta put it on the list because we're almost out. Dirt, I can believe. Small toys, I can see it. Coins, I put coins in my mouth as a kid, but they always had a weird metallic taste. I don't like metallic tasting stuff, so I never swallowed them. Please don't put coins in your mouth, guys. How am I alive? I don't know. Through the sheer force of will and the grace of God, I think. Oh, man. I thought I had all the wood chopped up there. But it's these little bits. Like that. I thought I had it. Cool. Done with that tree. And we'll tear this birch out just because it's birch. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing except chests and barrels and certain builds. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I think we got the trees chopped. I'm going to trap out a couple more down here. I didn't realize these were down here. Yeah. Hop up here. And good. Okay. So yeah, also if you guys watch the YouTube videos and my Forever World series, you might notice the titles are going to be changing a little bit. I'm trying something different. So we'll see how it works out. But I want to try something different with my titles. I've been watching a lot of content and watching a lot of people, and I've been getting inspired. So I'm going to try something different with it. The videos themselves, I'm still going to be editing them in my same fashion because I found my editing style that I enjoy, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to try something different with the titles and see how it works. Oh, at the college? Shoot, your mom works at the college now? That's awesome. I've almost applied there. I thought when my master's degree is done and I can actually teach like graduate level classes, I might apply there to do some graduate classes, like teach some graduate classes. We'll see. I live close enough to it, I might as well. I know that's what Lou Spoon has done. Ads, always the ads. Okay, I think we got most of the trees that I want. I do need to tear out this portal. And we're going to probably flatten this entire section out. Just because it's weird to have, like, this wall here. Or we'll terraform it to where it kind of evens out a little bit. But I would like to put the tree farm, like, here, I think. So we're kind of off the catty corner of the trading hall. And we should be good. That's good. I saw the pictures online. Josh shared them online, so I thought that was really cool. I miss doing stuff like that. My wife was never a huge fan of marching band. She didn't like it, but I really liked it because it was just different than what like my school did. I'm happy to hear that you get to do all these cool stuff, all these cool things. Like, that's awesome. All right, that boom. Gathering up random sticks and saplings. I don't know if I'll keep the saplings for the tree farm. Probably will. But probably also might throw them in the composter. We'll find out. I need to find a skeleton spawner so I can actually make a skeleton farm. Okay. So yeah, next on the list we'll be tearing this out, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to be wrapping up actually pretty soon, guys. So I'll give it like 5 more minutes, and then stream will be wrapping up. So let's clear out inventory. We're going to go heal up our shovel. I don't know why that's up there. Oh, geez. Here's a main floating tree that I meant to take out. You're back. Welcome back. You didn't miss much. I'm still chopping. But we're going to be wrapping up stream in about 5 minutes. Just a heads up to you guys. There we go. All right. Jethro, how you doing? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. You're coming in at the end of stream. We'll wrap it up pretty soon. I just got done doing a bunch of stuff in creative mode and also just tearing out a bunch of land to terraform and build on. All right. Oak wood, birch wood. We got some sand. Just throw all the vegetation and stuff there. Sand there. Boom. Excellent. Hi, Tiki. Okay. Let's head down to the zombie farm so I can get myself positioned to heal this thing up, and then we'll wrap up. But we got quite a bit done. Like, I'm happy with that. I'm not doing too bad. Today has been a pretty crazy day, honestly. It started, like, mid, and then it escalated pretty quickly to not in a good way. And then it kind of dropped down a little bit where we kind of chilled out. And then it went back up again, and now I'm kind of chill now. I need to probably take a Benadryl to kind of help mellow myself out a bit and take some medication that I need to take that I did not take this morning. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Combating the cold wind here, specifically for hands, because I was barely outside and they got chapped. Lotion is good, especially if they start getting chapped, like moisturize. I would get some good gloves. I know it's kind of hard at sometimes, especially with the instrument you play. But I would get some gloves, like some decent, like even like light gloves will be better than nothing. But if you can get some like decent fabric ones, or not fabric, but like thicker-ish gloves that won't like be too bulky, I would go that route. Pockets help a lot if you have a jacket with pockets. The campus that you're on is essentially a wind tunnel. I don't know if you've realized that, but the way the buildings are laid out, that wind just like travels through at a rapid rate. So where avoiding the wind is almost impossible. It got so bad that the tall building, the dorm there, the windows on the doors at the bottom shattered because that wind was so strong, because of that wind tunnel. It's not fun. So I would recommend like having moisturizing lotion for your hands, so that way they don't get chapped. But I would get like some okay gloves. It's a lot of wind. It is. I 100% understand, and I sympathize because I've been through that. It's not fun by any means. Tiki keeps moving. There's the cat. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you guys here. This is going to be where we wrap up. I'm just going to sit here for a couple minutes and heal up my shovel. But I will be back on Thursday for stream. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, because it's going to be the day before Halloween or All Hallows Eve. And I'll be wearing my costume. Drop in the chat or the comments if you're watching this later. What do you think I'm dressing up as this year? And I will be back. New video coming out Saturday. I'm super happy for that one. I'm very excited for it because I'm also have an idea that's going to go along with it, but it's not ready yet. I'm still flushing it out. Also going to keep working on builds and getting more stuff for the Forever World. I'm having so much fun building and playing and recording and editing, and I'm going to keep doing it because I love doing it. W stream, W statues, W oddcat, 100% W oddcat. So I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. And always remember the most important thing. It's to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.